Ah, there you are. Let's talk, and I hope we find you in, as the fella says, good spirits, all going well, and whatever is coming your way, to deal with it as best you can. Because people often have to encounter this, that, and the other. Here today in Oldcastle, there was a funeral for two men, one age 41 and the other in his 30s, mid 30s, on a motor bicycle. And between Oldcastle and Castle Pollard, which is a very twisty road, they were killed. And I don't know if there was any other motorcyclists with them, but they were from the town here, Mount Dutton. And I think there was a big crowd at the funeral. I had to do other chores. And and there was a whole heap of motorbikes. I could hear them going and they come down this road as well. My friend Amy was telling me because I was up to town. I had to do chores here, there, and yonder. And so this is what happened. It must have been 100 motorbikes at this funeral. Well, they, generally speaking, unfortunately, don't practice the Catholic faith, but they must have been baptized because, and there's all these motorbikes, all these ones from God knows where, they come roaring down the street. And I noticed when I was having to go up to town later that there's a lot of zigzags, whatever that was about, whatever they were doing when they were doing that. That's now no way to mourn a person's death. And they come down this narrow road that we're on, some of them. I wasn't here, but my friend Eamon is doing a little bit of work. He's great. He's a great friend. He's handy with the brush. I was handy enough, but I'm not that handy now, unfortunately. But I do what I can outside as well. And he did a great job. Anyways, so it was one of those days, and it was cloudy, but thank God the rain didn't come. It's supposed to be rain tomorrow, but my friend Eamon has painted all the pillars outside, and he's doing great. I'm very pleased with it, and and then I did some work outside in what used to be. We used to have flowers, but there was we had these chokers, lovely roses, but and it was just hard job every time I tried to tidy it up and that. I was getting stung. I was getting, and you have gloves on. I was getting from the thorny bushes. I was getting as I was trying to root out some of these chokers, they call them, and they wrap around flowers and choke them. They're a desperate old plant, and so anyway, it's been tidied up and emptied and that, but there were stumps of roses, and the people that did a grand job, Jason and Stephen, got rid of some of the stumps of flowers, and they were deep, yeah, but they had a pickaxe and they were able to do it, and they took them away, more power to their elbow. So here we are, and the place looks grand and doing a bit of work, but my friend Eamon's great. He's up before I was this morning. He was up before 8. I was up later on, but he was already after having his porridge. Now, he had my porridge then later, then obviously tidy up and I do a few videos and prayers and one thing and another. So I do that, like the Holy Rosary said, the Chaplet of Mercy and Stations of the Cross here, like. And I would put that number one above everything at the end of the day because that's the way, the truth, and the life. I know I'm doing my little talk. So you keep well, and in spite of what's going on here, there, and yonder, no matter what country you're in, there's difficulties, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, there's riots in Britain over some terrible innocent children murdered by somebody from some other country, Africa, Rwanda, I believe. And people are marching about it. They're not just satisfied with this number of people that has come into that country and causing trouble. Yeah. So there we are. I'll be talking more tomorrow, please God, and the rest of it. So I'll finish up with our evening prayer to our Blessed Mother after this. Cheery boy.